Hi everyone, this is Gary from Biohackers Lab, and today I'm going to be doing 3 updates in one because I didn't do them for the last 2 days. Just got too tired and busy with weekend stuff, so apologies for that. I had family over and yeah, I just got too busy with it and I needed to sleep at night, so I couldn't do those updates, but otherwise, last 3 days have been good. I'm really happy that my weight is stable at like 87.4 kilograms. So that's been a long time now. So that even with my fluctuations, I guess, in eating, but some days I can eat a lot more meat, some days not much, but my weight's just on the spot. So I'm glad with that. And been eating a variety of meats. Still a lot of rump steak, bacon, slow cooked meats, which is ham, beef, chuck. Um, had today's Sunday, the 21st of January, and I had 5 boiled eggs, soft boiled eggs. I had that before. It's an easy dish on a Sunday after we've been traveling on a Sunday with some salt. And definitely that got me thinking that I remember reporting one day in this week where I said I was cramping a bit. That was early on in the month, and that was just that one day, and it never happened again. And definitely I've been salting my food a lot, and I love Roman real salt, and yeah, that's helped. So no supplements, no nothing, no magnesium, and yeah, it's working. So just lots of salt, good salt, and what I was interested was seeing how Dr. Sean Baker shared that Frank Owens, who's a New Zealand rugby player who plays for the All Blacks, he's just adopted a carnivore diet. It appears that he's publicly said now. So he was more on a keto diet, and now he's gone carnivore more. So I'd be interested to see how does a elite world class rugby players perform at on an all meat diet. And I saw in the World Carnivore Month forum too that someone was talking about that they were going to do some event. I don't know if it was an Ironman or something, but they were also talking about. It'll be interested to see how they perform just on meat, so no carbs for endurance events. So you sort of got the rugby at 80 minutes, and I think he's a forward too, so very physical for that period of time, and then you've got endurance. Yeah, I'd be fascinated if anyone's doing this diet and you're an athlete or you do some sort of sport, if it's endurance or if it's sprint. Have you noticed any changes, any differences? You feeling fine? You don't bonk, so you don't hit a wall. That would be an interesting topic to see if there's a difference between sprint, strength, and endurance athletes who eat this way. Also, a great tip, well, my personal tip, was that I found I love having a bit of vinegar and maybe trying to add, so say like a little bit of beetroot or some mint into the vinegar. So it, vinaigrette's the wrong word. I was talking today at the dinner table. It's not, the definition of vinaigrette's oil and vinegar, but there's no oil in this. But what I'm saying here is that I just take a couple of teaspoons of that and I pour it on the meat, and it just enhances the flavor of the meat even more. So it's kind of like my carnivore sauce in a way, using vinegar. And I don't know if you know, but vinegar is also very good for after eating glucose control. So there are benefits to vinegar to control your glucose if you wanted to use it for that reason. But I just found, that it makes it really tasty too. So top tip, if you do it, let me know. So I'm thinking of lamb. Take lamb. So you would take some vinegar and you get some fresh mint out of the garden if you got a chance, and you put it into the vinegar, and then let that sort of stew in the vinegar, get minty, and then pour that vinegar on your meat a little bit. And let me know how you taste. Other than that, I've only got 10 days left of January. It's amazing. I'm actually doing really well. Another last question is that I'm going to be interviewing Amber O'Hearns. Hopefully I said her surname right. And she's a female who has been eating a carnivore diet for years now. And so I'm going to have her coming up on one of the upcoming podcast interviews. And I should be interviewing her, I think, later this week. it is. So if you've got any questions for Amber, specific to ladies, females, people who eat carnivore diet for a long term, any of those type of questions, drop them in the description below, and I'll see if I can ask Amber some of those questions, because she'll be a great guest to have on. So I just wanted to give you a heads up about that too. And otherwise, I've just done a bucket load of posting of photos on the Instagram account, because I didn't get around to doing that. I seem to be just below ketosis all the time now, like in that 0.4 millimolar ketones range. So that every day I've got ketones now, so it took about that first few days until I hit that sort of carnivore keto flu switch period, and then ever since then I've always had ketones, and glucose is well controlled, no problems with that too. So that's my updates, 3 days in a row. I'll try to do this again tomorrow, which will be Monday, and I'll get back into the swing of things. But this is Gary from Biohackers Labs, and thanks for watching.